Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all having a wonderful day or night and that you'll enjoy the video. And thank you so much for watching.
Tell me why there are 7 billion people on this damn planet and not one person has a crush on me. What the hell, universe?
Yeah, well, yelling like that, I'm gonna be surprised if you find a cat to put up with you. You're gonna need more than 7 billion people to find the one that is gonna wanna come home to that every night.
Men are convinced that women only do things for male attention, like wearing makeup, because men only do things for male attention, like going to the gym and getting really, really big.
Ah, what a shame. You sounded really smart there for a split second. We go to the gym for ourselves, not to get any type of validation, neither from men or women. And I'm convinced that men don't care about your makeup. We're only gonna say something if we see you looking like a working girl. And the only reason we're gonna say something, if we're gonna say something, is so that we can have a laugh.
This is a great question, and the answer is that I am annoying.
Yeah, it's really not a great question, and we kind of knew the answer even before you said it.
Friendly reminder, exes come back. They come back because they can't find anyone better than you.
No, they don't, and yes, they can. Why would I ever want to go back to something that I walked away from, or even in some cases ran away from? And every time I did found something better. You want to be the one staring at your phone hoping your ex is gonna text you or call you? That's good on you. You do you. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna choose to move on with my life.
Just a reminder, don't be sad about a medium ugly, mediocre brunette man. Because you're hot. And probably way, 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 way hotter than he is. Plus he's a man. Like, gross. Just go find another one.
How dare he be a brunette man? But let me ask you this out of curiosity. Would have been different if he was a medium, mediocre, ugly, blonde man? Would that be better? I can understand your brunette ex boyfriend dumped you, but gross? All men are gross? Come on now. This is the reason why we can't really take you seriously.
Okay, so let's get controversial for a moment. So here's the reason why women should not be dating broke men. It's not for the reason you think. It's not that we don't necessarily want to date them, which we kind of don't, but it's mostly that broke men don't want to date women. So men and women were built differently, and so for men, their accomplishments and their money comes before any relationship. So for them to feel ready to provide something, it's gonna be true for masculine men. So for him to feel ready to commit and provide in a relationship, he needs to have some accomplishments, like he needs to be established in his career and have some sort of money. And so in the meantime, while he's trying to do that, the only thing really he has to offer is sex, and that doesn't really benefit us. And so to save ourselves the heartache, we should just shift our attention and focus on men who are already established, because that way it's just gonna make our life easier. And anyways, men, they do not want a relationship if they don't have money. So it kind of works both ways actually. So save yourself the heartache.
Yeah, so what else is new? We all know it by now. None of you want to be there for the race. All of you want to be at the finish line picking up the winner. What happened with building a life together, building that relationship together? You just want to be there picking up the trophy. Well, it doesn't work like that.
There is something I think about all the time when I am thinking about how men view intimacy. And I don't remember who said it, but I always remember you ask a 5-year-old boy who their best friend is, and they say, Jack, we do everything together. You ask a girl who's your best friend, and they say, Christina, I tell her everything. And that, like, you know how men are like, oh, that's my best friend. I'm like, he doesn't even know your birthday. He doesn't know your birthday. When's the last time you said, hey, how's your day? How's your heart? How's your heart chakra? They don't know. I know all about your heart chakra. Like, well, you're a girl. That's what you do. Who said that? You been talking to Christina? Who said that?
Heart chakra? What in the world are you even talking about? That is one thing we don't value about our friendships. We are built different than you, and that is actually okay. I know my best friend's birthday, especially since Facebook is gonna let me know when that is. And I know that Christina is your imaginary friend, but hey, she sounds like a catch. Maybe just because she's imaginary.
I'm gonna say something that is going to be triggering for the men. So if you're a man, you don't want to be pissed off by me today, scroll on and have a good day, baby. Ladies, not every man on your roster is a potential boyfriend. And I know this sounds cruel and harsh and mean, but some of them are just fillers. They are props in your life. And if you don't think men treat women the same way, like they talk to you for a specific purpose, whether or not it's just temporary validation or trying to sleep with you or trying to have a hot girl showing interest in them, even if they don't actually like her, but they can tell their friends that he likes her or she likes him or whatever, then you're wrong. Yeah, it's hard for me to find men that I actually seriously want to date. It happens maybe every few months. Okay, since I got divorced, I've only met 2 men who I actually seriously wanted to date. One of them lied to me and said he wanted to seriously date, and that was not what he wanted, and it took me like a month to get over that. And the reason is I swiped the roster for this idiot, and then it didn't work out. So, the next time it happened, I really liked this guy. I thought it could have been a relationship, and he told me, "You're bipolar. You're really hot though, so we could be friends with benefits." And that would have been very tempting if I did not have a roster full of little props snapping me, texting me, trying to take me out to divide my attention and make me realize I have more value than that. And I was able to say no and not give him that, even though I really liked him. Because the temptation would have been to say yes and hope that I could get him to want to date me. And what do we know? We know that men do not move from casual to serious. That doesn't happen hardly ever. So yes, I treat the men on my roster kind of like circus performers. They're there to entertain me while I look for one that I really like. Now, when they start out on the roster, a lot of times they are potentials, right? Like I think, oh, maybe this could be something. But very quickly, I usually realize, no. But unless they like really just piss me off, I will keep them around for a while. Now, this rotation is moving quickly. It only lasts so long, and then you're like, I'm sorry, I can't keep this up. And I'm not doing this to be mean. I'm not doing this to like use these men. But if I really like someone, the first time we're hanging out, I will be naming our babies and planning where we're gonna buy our first vacation home. Like, I have no chill. I want it to be there like that. So I have to do this to balance out my own emotions and expectations. So the answer is no, I don't like all the men on my roster. So yes, it's exhausting, but for me, it's the only way to avoid like falling for someone and being heartbroken every other month.
Yeah, I wonder why your marriage ended. The men that you're describing, the ones that are looking for nothing but fun, not for a relationship, they are called F-boys. You know, the ones from your roster. But because you claim not to want them, you're pretty much teach other women how to be F-girls. So if that's what we want, to just be an F-girl, then don't complain about not being able to find a solid relationship.
Why the f are you listening to Jordan Peterson and Joe Rogan talk? Why the f are you listening to Ben Shapiro? Why are you tuning in to Fox News or CNN? It's just, y'all live in some delusional, like, fantasy world, genuinely. All of these people are grifters. Your favorite leftist breadtube YouTuber? A grifter. These people are making money off of your outrage and stoking it. It's not information. It's highly curated propaganda that appeals to your sense of ego and reinforces your perception of the world. It's not critical media analysis. There's no media literacy that is involved in consuming this type of shit. It's for people who don't want to use critical thinking skills.
Well, because Jordan Peterson is one of the most intelligent men I've seen lately. Because Joe Rogan is more golden than your nose ring. He has some really interesting guests. And he became a threat so big that even the White House wanted to ban him. Because Ben Shapiro is fun to listen to, even though most of the time I don't agree with his ideas. He also works for Daily Wire, which became a threat to the entire Hollywood. and all the people from Hollywood that I bet you're listening to. And no, I don't watch or listen to CNN. And if you see the problem in that, it will be interesting to find out what's gonna be your solution. Because so far you said nothing. What's gonna be the go to, the alternative? Listening to you? I'm gonna pass. You're blaming them for having followers, for trying to make money out of it, but you're doing the same thing.
What's your darkest secret?
My darkest but yet proudest moment is talking to two roommates at one time.
Okay, darkest? Yeah, sure, I agree. Proudest? What exactly makes that the proudest moment? If that is your proudest moment, I can see your life being full of accomplishments. But anyway, this is gonna be it for today. Let me know what you guys think. I love to hear from you in the comments below. As always, I do hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. Be safe, and I will see you in the next one.